now going to cover the charging facilities that come with the X-Finder meter from Sab. Basically, there's two ways we can charge this meter. We can use a charging cable if we're transporting in the van or a truck, something like that, directly off your car charger. But more normally, people will be charging at night time, something like this, using the power charger that comes with it. The output of that is 14.5 volts and 4 amps. Okay, so where do we plug in the charger? We can see we can plug it in on the very top here. So it just slots in directly there. I'm not going to plug it in for a moment here. I'm just going to show one more feature on this, which is there's an on-off button on this, and if the unit is not to off, you can't charge it. Okay, and it's because it's a total isolation switch here, and it's a very clever design to the extent that it'll stop any type of loss of charges on the battery, we'll say. So just to be aware of this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to knock this to the off switch, and we're going to be looking out for the light to come on here. We're expecting a green light to say that it's charging. Okay, so I'm going to plug it in here. No light comes on, and I'm going to hit the switch on the side here. And we can see a little green light here to say it's charging now. So even though the battery was pretty well totally dead in this, now that it's charging, I could actually hit the power button on and the whole unit will switch on. Okay, so how long will we expect to charge this for? Well, the charging time on this is about 3.5 hours if the battery is pretty dead. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to give an overview of how we can check the charge on the battery and the levels, etc. And I just have it set up on this TV here via the HDMI lead that's coming out. Okay, so once again, it's a really cool thing in terms of doing the demonstrations here. So I press the menu button. I'm just going to arrow over as far as the system, and I'll go in here, and we can see battery information is the second choice down, and I'll press OK. And it's just telling me the battery capacity is at 100%, it's fully charged, and battery display off, so we can actually turn the display on or off so we can see it on the meter. Okay, so by default here, so we just come along here and do it, and then there's an ability to put on a low capacity warning light on it. So what I'll do here is I'll just go OK, and then I'll just exit out, and we can see here the battery thing is being displayed on the screen itself, which might be a little bit of a pain. So if we wanted to do it, we can just go back in here to menu, go in again, come down to battery information, turn it off, and then exit out again. Now we can see it's just saying no channels, but it's not giving that display on the screen. So that's it anyway. What people generally find with other meters or other meters we've looked at, or even indeed stocked in the past sometimes, is that the whole charging batteries can be a real black art in terms of you don't know whether you have a large charge, things like this. This is the first time I've seen a meter which is given such clear display in terms of where you are in terms of battery life, all the rest of it. So you can see that, you know, you're at 10% charge, so now you know you're getting very low, you can come along and you can charge it up. And when it's fully charged, it'll tell you directly on the screen that you're fully charged. So in terms of guessing the correct charging times, all the rest of it, you'll be able to monitor it. But what we were given is the general indication is about 3.5 hours if it's pretty low on battery to fully charge it. So that's it anyway, an overview of the charging facilities on the Sab X-Finder.